I haven't done this in almost a year. Hi! Today we are going to be doing a create this book episode. I was looking back on my old playlist. I haven't done this in 11 months. There's barely any pages done in here and I was looking through it last night. Guess when I started this? 2022. We're finishing this. Not today, but hopefully this year sometime. I abandoned her for like a whole year, but we are going to be doing 3 pages today and create this book. If you don't know what this is a prompt journal by a YouTuber. Her name is Ryan Elizabeth, but I would tell you to watch the rest of these videos in the playlist, but all but like 2 of them are really bad. Don't go watch the old ones. I'll link one of them that's actually good after this video. Let's get into it.
Well, I was trying to get to the page that I had marked. I discovered this book is from 2021. Girl, what? But also, I'm starting with create a meal, which basically you're just supposed to create your ideal meal. But instead of doing that, because I didn't want to just draw like a quesadilla or some freaking boring meal, I decided to go on Pinterest and find something. So I hated that little strawberry shortcake thing I was drawing, so I decided to switch to an ice cream sundae. And I also made a froggy pizza. I got these new markers There's some ASMR for you, but I got those new markers for Christmas and I wanted to use them with this because they're brush tip and they are acrylic markers. I was really excited about them. They work really well, actually. I love them. But I outlined the different things and I'm adding black to like the froggy's eyes and I'm doing the little pepperonis, and I was like contemplating the entire time. I'm like, wait, what do pepperonis actually look like? So I decided to like kind of shade them, and I did have to blend with my fingers because these markers are like so juicy that like it's hard to blend with them, which is kind of annoying. But like it's not that bad. They're really good anyway. I still really like them. Now I'm working on the cheese of the pizza. I wanted it to look kind of realistic, more realistic than I normally do, because normally I go for a very cartoony, like every time I draw pizza, the cheese is literally just yellow, but I was trying to make it look a little more realistic. So I did like kind of a brown outer layer so then it kind of looked like crispy-ish, and then I did the lighter like eggshell yellow in the middle and I blended the two. I think it looks pretty good in the end actually, and it's not like super realistic, but it's like close enough. Now I'm coloring like the actual frog part of the froggy pizza oh my gosh, I almost said orange, a green color. I said orange. I've done this like 3 times. I said orange in my last take, girl. That is not orange. But I'm coloring it green, and I know it kind of looks like toxic waste right now, but we aren't looking at that right now. We're just gonna ignore that and we're gonna color darker green and lighter green, like blend it together, and it's gonna look really cute. I didn't make it look like as crispy as I wanted it to because I didn't want to like make it brown. I just said like 40 times. But we are finishing up with some like little highlights and recoloring the black in the eyes. Now I have to wait for that to dry before I add any highlights. So I'm going to move on to the ice cream sundae. I'm using the same yellow I used for the cheese for the banana part of it. It actually worked really, really well. And now I'm just coloring the little whipped cream dollops. I actually did a really good job on those for like what they are because I'm usually really bad at drawing those. Now I'm making the little cherries kind of pinkish because I didn't want it to be like a jarring red, because the little ice cream scoops are going to be very pastel colors. I'm using pastel blue, pastel purple, and pastel pink. And now I'm coloring like the little glass dish they're in. I don't really know the structure of this glass dish, if it would actually hold itself up or not, but we aren't looking at that part. We don't care. Now we are going to add little sprinkles everywhere. Those purple sprinkles were like really dark because I forgot to shake the pen before I put them on, so we're just gonna have to live with that. But now I'm coloring the background kind of like blue. It is blue. It's not kind of like blue, but like I do it kind of like streaky. I forget what that's called. I learned about it. I just like can't, my brain is not braining right now. Also, I feel like my voice sounds really raspy, but I think I'm just dehydrated. I just woke up like an hour ago, girls. Now I'm putting little stars everywhere because I thought it was really cute. Some of these needed extra layers, so if they look a little whack right now, just like ignore that. Now I'm adding like little sparkly dots. I say sparkles. They're not sparkly, but like I just like feel like they would be sparkly. I don't know if that made any sense. Now I'm coloring the background of the frog pizza page. That's amazing. I'm coloring it purple and doing that kind of same streakiness, but I forgot to put a white outline around it, so I'm just like putting that and then adding some more stars, and I think it looks really, really adorable. all critiques aside, I really like this page.
Okay, so I finished the first page. This is how it turned out. I actually love it so much. The colors are like so vibrant. I made a little froggy pizza and a little ice cream sundae. I love it very muchly. I need to make sure it all dries before I do the next page. So let's skip to when this is dry and I can do the next page.
Okay, so this next page is create a list of quotes or a collection of quotes. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I did in fact have to rewrite the prompt because there was such bad bleed from the other page on it. But I am taking the time to write quotes from my favorite book series right now. Maybe this is an excuse just to talk about my current hyperfixation. Maybe not. You'll never know. You'll never know. But I love this book series, Powerless. It's a Powerless book series. A lot of people talk down on it, like say it's plagiarism, whatever the freak. I don't care. I love it. It's really good to me. It's like a really fast pace and I really like it. I'm currently on the second to last book in the series, so I'm really excited about it. But the second page, I decided to draw a little like sword on it because it did look really plain. But yeah, so I did make bookmarks for each of the books because I'm just like that obsessed with them. Yes, it's a problem. No, it's not a problem. It's actually fantastic. But I did use my bookmark as a reference because I did like how the sword came out on that. I did use the book cover as a reference, but that is a dagger and not a sword. But we just don't talk about that part. English is not my best friend today. But if you haven't read the books and you're interested in reading them, please don't read any of the quotes that I wrote because there are some spoilers in them. So just please don't go reading them if you haven't read the books. And go read the books, girl, because they're really good. But now I'm coloring the sword in, and I did like this little purple thing, and I'm adding hearts everywhere. I did smudge a couple of the hearts, and it makes me sad, but I fixed it, don't worry.
Okay, so this page is finished. Yes, it is based on my current obsession. Leave me alone. I like it. I like it a lot. This next page has a little bit of a story. We're doing create nonsensical creatures, which I'm just going to create one nonsensical creature because I've had it rolling around in my brain for a little while now. So I'm gonna try to make it happen.
Okay, so this is my little guy. I was talking with my friend the other day, and she's currently a little bit obsessed with the SCP Foundation. I don't know anything about it. Please don't yap my ear off in the comments. But basically, I was talking to her about something, and I made up this random SCP, like, out of the thin air while we were walking from school one day. So I decided to make it. Also, the story behind this page and why it had, like, all that crap on it was because I started this page and I hated how it was going, so I gave up and stopped. But that little rainbowness on my little blob creature is supposed to be like holographicness, but it kind of doesn't look like that. I couldn't blend it correctly, but I added so much sparkles in his eyes because he has a function. Don't worry, I will tell you in a minute. But I added other little sparklies around, and I think it looks like really cute in the end. He's so cute. I love it so much. I don't have a name for it yet, so please comment down below if you have a good name suggestion. But I just did like a simple like outline-ish background, and I'm going to be using, don't come at me, nail polish because I want it to be like holographicness. So basically, my little guy, he can walk through walls, right? So he'll come into your house or like wherever, and if he sees like a person or something, or he gets too excited, then his eyes will fill up with so many sparklies, and then he'll start like shaking, and then he'll explode, and then glitter coats everything. It's like holographic black glitter, and it doesn't come off. You can't get it off. Also, that thing, you just saw a bunch of stuff just appear. I'm sorry, I forgot to hit the record button because I was recording, right? Somebody called me, a freaking spam call, and then it stopped recording and I didn't notice until it was too late. So I'm really sorry about that, but just watch me color the background and the boring stuff, okay? I'm so sorry. But that nail polish actually worked really, really well. I think it looks really, really good. And I thought it was going to be too tacky, but it's not that tacky, so that's really good. But I just like really like how this came out. It's like my little guy, my little creature. And then the last thing I did to complete this page was add some stars and sparklies into the background. Literally looks so cute.
I finished the page. It is very shiny. I really wanted it to be like glittery and holographic and beautiful. She doesn't have a name. That was the last page. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed all the pages I made. Like, I really like all of the pages I was able to make today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.